name is Brian McCord, and a good friend of mine, Marilyn Moore, asked me to do a video about the newer Star Wars movies, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Get ready for Star Wars spoilers. So a few years ago, Disney acquired the rights to Star Wars and started making sequels to the original movies. No more prequels.
I wish that was so.
In December of 2015, Star Wars The Force Awakens was finally released and people showed up to theaters in droves. We couldn't even park at the movie theater. We had to park at Panda Express. But the movie was great. The old actors were back, there was no more Jar Jar, and nobody was talking about how much they disliked sand.
I don't like sand.
But then, as always happens on the internet, a very vocal minority started talking about how similar The Force Awakens and A New Hope were. Let me run down the list. A masked villain has threatened a rebel hero who's given a bunch of secret information to a tiny droid. The tiny droid gets captured in a desert but gets rescued by the hero. The hero meets another hero who's running away from something, and they ride away from the desert planet on the Millennium Falcon. A heroine is kidnapped by the masked villain and taken to a planet-exploding death weapon. While Han Solo and the other heroes attempt to save the heroine, she sort of saves herself. The masked villain kills an old man who he formerly had a personal relationship with. Then, a small group of good guys destroys the big bad weapon by exploiting a tiny weakness. This is worse than the prequels. At least those had some originality. This is like they took a script from A New Hope and they just slapped their names on it. That was an intentional decision by the filmmakers. J.J. Abrams said so. He took story beats from A New Hope and heavily used them in The Force Awakens, basically so that everyone could have that Star Wars feeling again. But apparently, even though most fans are happy, I would say, the internet can't be happy no matter what happens. Because if The Force Awakens was too much like A New Hope, then The Last Jedi was nothing like anything ever. Except it is. Sure, it's got a new and fresh vibe, but it borrows so much from Empire and Jedi. The young hero goes and meets a hermit secluded on their own planet to learn the ways of the Force, but the hermit is hesitant to train them. The training takes them to a dark and mysterious cave with dark side mysteries. Meanwhile, our other heroes explore a strange exotic city where they meet a new ally who will later betray them. The main character and the main villain kill the main villain's boss together. Teamwork, guys. And although not in the same order, the main villain does ask the main hero to rule the galaxy together. I don't understand why people don't like this movie, or why they say it's not like other Star Wars movies, because it clearly is. It has some differences, for sure. It stands out from other Star Wars movies, but it still definitely fits within the boundaries of a Star Wars movie. Probably the biggest change of pace here is that they've remade 4, 5, and 6 with a bunch of extra touches, and they've done it in just 2 movies. That leaves Episode 9 to really mix things up and change Star Wars forever. Even these new, standalone stories have gotten my attention. Well, apparently a lot of people didn't like Rogue One, which I found surprising. I wish I could show you the reaction that I had when Darth Vader made a cameo or when Grand Moff Tarkin came on screen. Those were some of the most surprising and amazing movie moments I've ever felt. I am really excited for Solo. There's gonna be a video about it, obviously. Anyway, basically to answer Marilyn's question, I've been in the theater for everyone since '99, and it's not gonna stop anytime soon. Even if they stop making good Star Wars movies and they start making the bad ones again. I'd like to hear what you guys think of the new Star Wars movies, and I'd also just like to hear from you guys in general, and what kind of things you guys think I should talk about in this new series about movies and TV shows and that sort of thing. Also, if you guys would subscribe and click that notification button so you'll be notified when I upload a new video, that would be super helpful. Anyway, thank you once again for watching. I've been Brian McCord, and this is ScreenPeekers. See you guys next time. Bye, McCordians.